Hello, how are you doing today? Today I'm going to do a review on Iona, or however you want to call it. She is the light Epikion priest, and she is a natural 4-star. The reason I want to do a review on her is because I couldn't find that many reviews on her. So I thought to myself, why not? Alright, so here she is, Iona, as how I will call her. She has a naturally high HP and her defense is relatively good. Base HP is 12,675 and defense is 615. If you take a look at her speed, it is 111, and that is pretty fast. Now, when we compare her to Chloe, she has the same base speed, higher HP, but slightly lower defense. And before anybody asks me, yes, I do have two Iona, and both have two similar but slightly different build. I really only use this one and the other one not so much. I just threw some random runes on her. Alright, so if you take a look at the rune stats I have for her, it's not that great. I haven't really used her as much as I would like since getting more monsters, as Iona was probably my 7th or 8th 6-star, and ever since then I haven't used her as much. Now let's take a look at skills. Her first skill, Absorb Mana. It attacks the enemy and recovers the HP by 30% of the damage dealt. The attack will deal more damage according to your max HP. If you take a look at it, I pretty much almost have it maxed. Her second skill, Fill, recovers the HP of the two allies with the lowest HP ratio by 25% and 15%. Small heal, not much, with the introduction of Chasun or Chasun, or however you want to call her. But nonetheless, she still heals and is useful. Now, before I get to the third skill, I'll start talking about her leader skill. Increase the resistance of ally monsters in the dungeon by 30%. I don't really use her for her leadership skill. It's nice that she has it, but I don't really use it. It might be useful in like dragons or giants to not get so much dots or debuff on you. Now, the thing about Iona that stands out is her third skill, Light of Revival. Revives an ally with 60% HP and increases the ally's defense for 3 turns. In my opinion, even after the introduction of more monsters with revive skill, I still will consider this skill one of the best, if not the best, reviving skill. What it essentially does is, as it says, it will revive one ally with 60% HP, but it also gives that revived ally a defense boost for 3 turns. You might say it's not that great because it doesn't heal 100% compared to Eladriel, in which he revives and fills up the HP to the maximum amount, but Eladriel will lose half of your current HP. That is a big drawback with Eladra compared to Iona. Her third skill has no drawback whatsoever. If you equip her with Violent, and for example, if everybody's HP is over 60%, she can Violent proc and heal at the same turn before her turn's over. But with 60% HP, less likely she will heal if you're on auto. When you manual and Violent procs, you can heal the monster right away. When you awake her, when she's awakened, she gains 15 speed. Now, in regards to runes, I highly would recommend Violent. Violent and anything that will increase her speed, HP, and resistance. Now, the runes I have, again, it's not the best. I've taken a few runes off of her. This is what I have left and I kept with her is Violent and Energy. First one, Speed, not so great. Second one, HP, Energy, 6-star HP rune. And for rune 6 or slot 6 rune, just a regular basic HP. It's a 5-star rune. Not so great. I would love to put a 6-star HP rune here, but I just don't have any violet rune. And Dragon B10 hasn't been dropping much violet runes for me at all. The energy runes aren't required. You could put Endure, Guard, Nemesis, Will Rune. Basically anything that you would want that will increase its speed, HP, and again, resistance. But this rune here, defense 13% increase and a speed of 5 for substats. Only reason I kept energy is because of this rune here. It's a 6-star HP rune, and this one here can be either 5-star, 6-star. There's really not that much difference when it comes to speed. 5-star speed rune when maxed would be plus 39. 6-star speed rune will be plus 42. Only difference is by 3. And in my opinion, that's worth it. I can remove this rune and put in a 6-star speed rune, but I figured I might as well just keep this rune and get the energy bonus to get the additional 15% HP as I was. Now, where do I use her? I used to use her for arena a lot. Not so much anymore ever since getting Tiana and Gallia. But I still use her a good amount for guild battle, in which reviving skills in guild battle, they are very underrated and can save you from losing a monster. For example, you are about to win. One of your monsters just died, and it's Iona's turn. You could just use her third skill and revive that dead monster, and will save you from losing one monster. I usually use her a good amount of Theomars as my Theomars not that great. And super squishy. He will die. And I have revived Theomars with my Iona many times to go battle, saving me losing a pretty OP monster, I guess you could say, but nonetheless a very powerful monster. I also use her sometimes with pheromones because her passive or his passive is very powerful and very useful. Now, if I had more runes, I would re-rune her to add more speed, but this is the best I can do for now while spreading out all of my rune. I would not pre I would not recommend Swift. If you do not have any Violet runes, Swift should be okay. Would be okay. But Violet, you can't go wrong with Violet. Especially after reviving and healing the dead ally or the fallen ally. Well, I don't know what else I want to say about her, but to Iona, pretty good. Though I don't use both. And she is a really good monster, a really powerful monster. I haven't really taken full advantage of her since getting more monster and 6-star more monsters. But I still use her a good amount. And if anybody ever pull her, I highly would recommend 6-starring her. She is worth it. Thank you. Have a great day.